congrats and first. Hello Neko, hello Kearney, hello Bodlin, hello Dozo, hello Psycho, hello Skillbite, hello Curve, hello Ina, hello Hope, hello Brit, hello Liger, hello Frosty, hello Sparrow, hello Mujin, hello Kea, hello Infernoid, hello Aeus, hello Igor, hello Jaco, hello Ryu, hello Urchin, hello Yoko, hello Torva, hello Frosty, happy 6-month anniversary! Does that say subscribe for half a year in advance? Does that say half a year in advance? Thank you so much, Frosty. Does that say what I think it does? Does it say what I think it does? Is that a little sweet treat for your lizard? Is that a little sweet treat for your lizard? A little sweet treat? Hello, Kai. Hi, Fallen. Hello, Velocity. Oh, you did? Thank you! Thank you for the sweet treat. Is the title of the stream yet another Formula 1 reference? Yes. It's the same title as yesterday, but... yes. Whoa, massive kebab. Massive kebab. We take those? We take those. Thank you for the little sweet treat, Frosty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, hi, congrats on 20 stream streak as well. You know they put a thing in that I can give shout-outs to people who, like, have continuous stream streaks. I can send you, like, a message after stream. Hello. Hi. Yeah, they added that in recently, so now I can, Akari does indeed have a massive kebab. Massive kebab. Massive kebab. Massive lizard. Massive kebab. Yeah. I am back. I'm here again. I don't think you guys miss me. I don't think you've had a chance to miss me because I've just been here. I've just been here all the fucking time. Stormpin? Yes. Okay, I've cried enough about this today. So I'm gonna try and do this without crying. And I don't want anyone to bring it up after I'm done talking about it, okay? Because I'll start crying again. But yes, I have a storm pin on. Some people have already seen my my tweet. Some people have already seen my tweet. They will already know why I have a storm pin on my jacket today. For those who don't know, how do I say this? A member of our community passed away. You guys know Diceal? Who raided us like a bunch of times and hung out like pretty much every week? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Mage. I should be able to bring up his Warframe profile. I should have him on my friends list. Hang on. No online player found. Yeah, I got news today that he has passed away. I've had friends pass away before, right? But this is the first time it's been someone actively in our community. Hey Aria! Hi K-Stone as well. Yeah, it's the first time it's been someone that's actively in our community. And to add to that, someone who had said before that I am their Oshi and their reason to like want to keep streaming and VTubing and stuff. So, yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm a little bit fucked up by this, so please be patient with me. Hi Karami. Yeah, please be patient with me about it. I'm a little fucked up by it. I think that's pretty understandable given the situation. But yeah, obviously, you know, he's someone that a lot of us chatted to because he was around in, you know, our stream and
sometimes
shut up, Otis! And spent time with us and, you know, again, raided us, shared his community with us, and was just really nice. Giving Liz a big hug? Yeah, of course. So yeah, he also really loved Warframe. So yeah, that's sort of like where things like bonded from, and yeah, I've cried a bit about it. I've also spent a lot of the day like just doing things to try and like keep my mind off it, and I think me streaming tonight is also me doing things to keep my mind off it. Like, I debated whether I want to stream or not. I decided to, it won out, but yeah, it's definitely a situation, okay? So yeah, the little storm cloud badge, hang on, you can't see it now. My little storm cloud badge is, I'll probably have it on for a little bit, for a few streams at least, but yeah, it's for him. As you guys know, for events and stuff, I tend to put badges on my model. I make my little badges myself. Other than my pride badge. Velocity made my pride badge. But yeah, it's for him, and yeah, it's hard because, you know, I don't want to make myself cry, but I also do want to pay tribute to him, you know? So yeah, it's just a little thing. It's not much, but it is what I can do. Did someone? Yes! Yes, they did. So, yeah, that's... Oh, it was Liam. Cancel. My Twitch wigged out for a second. But yeah, that's why we have a little storm cloud badge. That's where we're at. I'm a bit cooked. I wanted to tell you guys, I didn't want to tell you guys, I didn't know that there was a right or a wrong course of action. But, yeah, that is why, that's what's going on. Yeah. Best you'll get from me is pictures of noodles? You can post pictures of noodles. I'm not the noodle police.
Lizard.
Lizard? Lizard. Anaris and base titania are both giraffes? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore or I'll start crying. But yeah, that's why we have the Storm Cloud badge. We will have that for a few streams at least. And yeah, let's move on from this. Let's move on from this because I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. You don't want me to cry. Nobody wants to cry. We're not crying. I forgot to update my thing to say that I'm LR6 now. Yeah, I forgot to update the thing. Hang on. I may be stupid. PC MR LR6. Oh, my YouTube one said LR3 still. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Yeah, let's play some video games. Let's play some video games. Let's do some fun stuff, okay? Yeah. Today we are gonna do... What are we gonna do? I haven't actually thought this far ahead. I did not think this far ahead. We're gonna do Sortie first, then we're gonna do, I guess, some Belly of the Beast, and then we're gonna do an Infested Survival, because apparently there's 3 back-to-back Infested Survivals. So, we've got 2 spots for sorties, if anyone wants to join, if anyone wants to come along, and then we'll go from there. I genuinely have not put that much thought into this. You have necromites in your orbiter? Yeah, they've been drones for a bit. They're actually kind of annoying because, like, they clip through everything, but yeah. Yeah, we're eating hella good on infested RVs at the moment. Yeah, the necromites clip really badly. However, that might just be because of all the other shit that I have in here. Who's coming along? Who's coming along for sorties, chat? Let's do some nice fun stuff so that I don't have to be sad. Sent an application to the Discord. Okay, let me do the thing. Okay, the thing is done. The Discord has an application thing purely because having that there means that we don't get bots at all. There is no way to have bots in the Discord if you have that, like, manual approval setting on. They can't answer the question and they get fucked up. It's incredible. It's genuinely incredible. However, it doesn't get rid of the accounts that were bots before that. So, like, other bots that got in before are still there, but we kick them as soon as we find out. And new bots cannot get in. It's pretty cool. It's actually a hella good system. Nobody wants to come along? Or hacked people? Yeah. I do not control the rate at which people get hacked. It is far too high. But I cannot control the rate at which people get hacked. Yeah, that's a whole different issue. That is an entirely a different issue. Iana's coming along? Do I control the lobsters? I do not control the lobsters. I do not control the rate at which lobsters. That's the end of the sentence. You've got work early? I also have work. This is a Sunday. We have one more spot. Classic speed of yeah, I do not control the rate at which lobster. May you join? You may. You're late, fuck. Hi, Bob. Yeah, look. The lobsters do not care about the law and order of the city. Okay? That's the biggest problem here. I'm gonna have to learn some coding stuff, then make a bot that can answer the questions correctly. For what purpose, God? For what purpose? Why? Yeah, how dare you, Bob? No, it's all good, it's all good. We haven't actually even started playing the game. I've just been talking. I did a bit of a yapping today. I had a bit to talk about, a bit to say. 69 plus Worcestershire sauce. Hi, Zarganos. Worcestershire? I don't fucking know. However you say that word, I genuinely do not know. I do not understand. Actually, you've given me an idea. Where is OzTubers? Prune juice kept you up until 3 AM? When you say prune juice kept you up, are you calling Kea prune juice? Or are you, you know, implying that you drank prune juice and shat your pants? Because one of these is infinitely funnier than the other. Use it as well. What the fuck is that emote called? There we go. Yes, you're calling the old person old? What do you mean prune juice kept you up? Look, I would have thought it was the other option, Bob. But how did Kea keep you up? The hell were you all doing out there? Shotgun only, suit man only.
My Zanuka project will fix that for you.
Suit man only. Yeah, a suit man only sortie? Yeah, nobody can play the video game except for suit man. Suitman's like, huh? Why am I getting called out here? Too bad, soup. Yes, I have Omega Shadow. I am very well aware. I just had a little bit of a conversation about it. I also have like a little badge on my model for him. Yeah. I know, I'm aware. You're at soup? How are you at soup? Yeah, thank you for making me aware of Mega Shadow, but yeah, I already am. I have spent a lot of today miserable, and yeah. I'm trying to make myself not miserable by playing video games. I'm just a generic red bug and wondering where I can taste bowl of noodles. You will... Actually, I don't even need to have the fucking...
Stay focused.
Image perm thing anymore.
Approaching.
Hang on. I actually do not need to worry about that. Holy shit, I'm a genius. I forgot that I don't need to worry about image perms anymore because we approve everyone that comes in.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
Request sent to? Oh, you saw the thing? So, luckily, it turned out that I sent the request to Liam. And Liam messaged me and was like, you good? But it could have been a lot worse. It could have been someone else. Yeah, I showed Liam that it, like, didn't actually tell me that I sent him a thing. And it was like, oh, Gonna play Valkyrie in his honor since it was his favorite frame. I have put the like PNG of my badge that I made in AusTubers as well. You love your bit of check mark? Yeah. Just a request, nothing else. Who did it get sent to? That's a you problem. You find out when they message you and be like, you good.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Hi, youngin. Hi. Maybe make a pin message. That's up to the mods. I'm not gonna write something up because if I write something up, I'll cry. So, mods, if anyone would like to, you can. If not, don't. I'm not the cops, so I don't fucking know. But yeah, normally the Discord image perms are like, once you chat a little bit, it unlocks so that you don't have to like.
We'll fix that for you.
So that you don't need to deal with like stupid idiot people coming in and being dumb. Let me just give you the roll. There we go. See you around. Bye, Mega Shadow. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. But yeah, honestly, the perms are like not the biggest deal in the world because we have just given people the active role if we know that they're real and they're not going to be idiots and stuff, so that we can't get hate rated basically. The entire server is very safe at this point. Should get started before you break. I am also one of those people that is like, I will keep doing things so that I don't have to face emotions, and that's what I'm doing right now. That is definitely what we're doing at the moment. But yes, you did anti-loophole me. You did anti-loophole me, Viridian. You made me realize that I actually do not need to do anything. I am simply... we are in an iron fortress. We are in an iron fortress of Discord. Honestly, I'm really proud of it. Like, with the amount of people whose Discords get hacked and shit, you can never be too safe, you know? Lizard wins by doing nothing? No, Lizard did something. Check board for tonkotsu. I do like tonkotsu. I haven't had ramen in quite a while, but I would very much like to have tonkotsu at some point soon. I think I have... Hopefully I'll be able to get some soon. Maybe when I go into the city next. There's a really nice ramen place in like the CBD of the city where I live. Mist, going to a shop for a cola, call that self-care? That is self-care. Not good self-care, but it is self-care.
We are finished here. Move on. This will only get more difficult.
I want to do an oxy and farm. We're doing sorties at the moment.
Prepare for enemy resistance. Looks like heavy activity.
We're doing sortie at the moment.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Fun fact, in 1971, Nike co-founder and track coach Bill Bowman invented the iconic waffle sole by pouring liquid urethane directly into his wife's Belgian waffle iron. Instead, imagine going around the Bowmans for breakfast and getting the microplastic surprise. I always thought they just sort of looked at waffles and were like, yeah, that shit's got grip. I never thought about like the actual process of replicating waffle on a shoe. I thought it was just like, they looked at it, they were like, yeah, this works, this checks out, it's grippy. Boris! Boris, thank you for 28 months and thank you for tier 3 as well. Thank you. Doing my part of self-care by listening to Lizzie yap for another month. Is this self-care? This is a very peculiar form of self-care, but like, again, I'm not the cops. I think I said I'm not the cops more this stream than I have in the past month. You mean friction grip? Yeah, you know when your shoe, the bottom of your shoe is all like textured and funky? The emotional support lizard? Wait, chat. Am I the emotional support lizard? Or are you guys the emotional support chat? Because like, if Boris says that I'm self-care, that implies I'm the emotional support lizard. But I talk to you guys and I become happy. So therefore, you're the emotional support chat.
Terminal spotted.
So,
Upload me and prepare to.
how does that work? Who's the emotionally dependent one in this?
I'm in, Tenno.
Why not both?
This will take a moment.
It works both ways? Can it not be both ways? That's just parasocialism. That is double-ended parasocialism. A symbiotic relationship? Yeah. We are but a fish and a smaller fish that lives in the fish's mouth that shares its food. Like, you know those ones in the deep sea? The fish that has another smaller fish in its mouth? And like the smaller fish cleans the bigger fish teeth?
Still
That's me.
working on it.
I'm the little fit in your mouth, okay? I'm the little fit in your mouth, and you guys are the big fish that carry me around.
Stay focused.
Watching you have fun brightens everyone's day, so definitely self-care, but talking to you guys makes my day better, so it's self-care. Hello, Reborn. The Babel Fifth? Yeah. We are all just fifth. What type of analogy is that, guys? Fifth. You're saying it's okay to be a little bit parasocial? I am a little bit. I'm very parasocial. I can't even say a little bit parasocial.
But we did it.
I am very parasocial with you guys. I was lurking in a stream today, and I saw someone post one of my emotes. Now, this stream was not somewhere I expect to find a dweller.
Mission complete. Excellent work.
This stream is not somewhere I expect to find a dweller. It is a car crash dashcam footage stream. I do not expect to see dwellers there. But I like it because I like seeing the Dashcams Australia channel. And I sit there and I lurk and I leave it on while I'm like doing stuff. And or sometimes I just actively put it on my TV and watch it, right?
My Zanuka project will fix that for you.
It sounds very dweller-like. So I'm chilling in the Dashcam stream today. And I see someone from this chat use one of my emotes. And I literally stopped what I was doing and pointed at my monitor. I stopped and I pointed at my monitor. Like, pointed at their message in chat.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The VIP.
It was very, like, you know the, like, stupid meme of the cat? I was, like, soy jack pointing and cat waving.
Forged from the bodies of our fallen Tenno. We cannot
Yeah, I'm the biggest fucking Wojak, I swear to God. And then I screenshotted it and pinged them in the fucking Discord to, like, call them out on using my emote. Not in a bad way, but just because I was so excited about seeing one of my emotes and one of my dwellers in the wild. That's how parasocial I am. If I see a dweller in another stream, I get excited. I get happy about that. I'm like, yeah, I know you. I'm like, you know when a dog, like, is in a car and it sees you out the window and its tail starts wagging? That's me. That's me when I see dwellers in other streams.
Please report to my lab.
Harry is always watching. I just like dash cams.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to kiss a big full.
I like the dash cam streams.
And now,
I should probably explain that a bit better because I'm not just going finding car crash compilations. The context of that is, there's a guy that runs like a channel that pretty much you can submit like dash cams of people driving like idiots, and once a week on a Sunday night he has like the weekly recap of all the stupid shit that happened, like all the stupid shit that he got sent. Sometimes it's crashes, sometimes it's people that just don't know how to drive. It's all sorts of stuff. Sometimes it's like those random people that walk around on the road.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Watching a film. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. Wonder how many clips I get of the Canover Bridge in Mel? A few. It's very entertaining though, because like you get all the swearing and all the people like crashing out over it. But yeah, I like it. It is an interesting thing to watch. It gives me something to do on a Sunday. I actually do want to do this one. I have Tigress extra damage and Nova extra strength. Don't mind if I do. Do you guys feel like RB survival? Very germical. Yeah, it's like, you're right, Boris. It's something you watch at 1 AM and it turns into 6 AM and you're like, oh, fuck. But it's nice. It's nice in a weird way. Don't mind, yeah. I will bring this one.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
Yeah, it's genuinely a pretty good time. And like the entire Twitch chat just joins in on clowning on people. So it's very entertaining. It's very Australia core, very bogan. But also incredibly entertaining. Let's see what we can do as far as focus scores. That's maxed. That's the last one we need to do. That looks maxed. Are you maxed? Yes, you are. Fuck. There are some really shithouse drivers out there. You didn't RB earlier with the drop of RB plugs, but you didn't get any to drop at all? That's odd. Maybe you needed to be in there longer? That's really peculiar. Do I have any more of these? No, I do not. Shit. Oh wait, I have 2. It's just not enough. Megas repair, do I have any more? No. Yeah, Vitus Essence are normally not that bad to get. So that is a little surprising. I'm not gonna start it, but I will leave it there so that we have it reserved. I wonder how many Vitus Essence I have. I normally like go and like dump through all of them at some point. Vitus Essence. I go through and I dump them all, and apparently I need to do that again. Oh my god. That's a lot of Vitus Essence. Damn! Now you want to do some RBs? You want you some ribbons? You do a lot of arbitrations? Yeah, but it's fun! Hi Wade! You have 1,810. I have 1. Do you put relics in the RB store and my life is yours? No audio? Didn't even read the rest of it. All I did was a wave emote as soon as I saw no audio.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off
Uppies?
alarms to start.
I would like uppies. Can I have uppies?
Toxic spores is being released into
Monkey
the area.
finger curls, 25 packs per week. And it works like Darvo deals. Once people buy those 25, there's no more. Like, it's absolutely global wide 25 packs a week. You have to be in there before refresh for them. Works exactly like a Darvo deal does. Yeah, that is so cursed. I would never wish that upon anybody. Imagine that. The resource you need is now on a global sale thing like a Darvo deal. I did 2 Cetus bounties, and in both runs I had 2 people sitting in the corner AFK. Ew. I mean, granted, I have let other people do bounties while I'm doing other shit, but at least I'm not sitting in a corner AFK. And at least they know that, like, I am going in to see this because I want to do this, right? It's not like that. That sort of shit just, ugh. Paladino stock is now global stock, imagine. That's evil. That is genuinely evil. You are evil. Why would you do this? Even worse, I'm gonna do one up. Eleanor's stock has 10 of each weapon globally. And it's Darvo deal for 10 of each globally. You don't get it? Good fucking luck. That is literally Warframe player horror story.
Activating it will buy you more time.
AFK in pubs isn't okay. If it's PG, no, it's more acceptable, but still depends. Yeah, it's very situational, I feel. Sitting in a corner AFK is bad, but when the AFK people complain about you leaving the open world, yeah, that is beyond belief. Can I blow your mind with a random fact? Of course. What's up? Hello, a cookie is a salad? No, it isn't. A cookie is not a salad. What the fuck are you on about? Cookie is not salad.
Life support on the way.
Yes, it is. Elaborate! Elaborate! What do you mean? So it's good for you, a salad? Look, technically, if I break multiple blocks of chocolate up and put them all in a bowl, that is a salad. But that's not healthy. Yeah, I need elaboration. What is salad theory? Can I drop another random fact?
Support capsule
Sure.
available.
Is it gonna be that stupid? Is it gonna be that chat? Orv is and always will be stupid. It's a fact. It's a shame. Chocolate comes from a plant, flour comes from a plant, therefore it is a salad. You're a salad! You're a fucking salad! You know what? Sentence so dumb, I'm making a pinned message. There. Tea is leaf soup? See, that makes sense. I think this is the first time I've been so rage baited by something someone said that I've made a pinned post calling them an idiot. If it's all in one solid, it's not a salad, it's a biscuit? Yeah. A cookie is a biscuit, technically. But what the fuck is salad theory? If it crumbles to pieces, it's a salad. By that logic, cheese is a salad. Cheese is not a salad. I know cheese isn't a salad. You know cheese isn't a salad. But by that logic, Superman, cheese is a salad. Which is just straight up fucking incorrect. Mission trolling the lizard successful?
The raid is off to a successful start.
I
Extraction
do
is
not like
available
you.
If you need it.
This is just brackets. This is affectionate. I do not like you. Is coffee bean soup? Yes, absolutely it is. Guards obliterate the nuts. Mods sleep on his pillow and drool on it a little, but like let it dry up so that he doesn't know. He doesn't know, but we'll know. If I had milk to cereal, is it a soup, a broth, or a sauce? I'm gonna say a broth. Does he know, .jpeg? He knows! He doesn't know.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Mods, make their socks damp but not uncomfortably damp. Chat. You guys are actually genuinely rage baiting me, like beyond belief.
Life support has been replenished.
Coffee is salad soup? Coffee is not salad soup. Never ever say that sentence ever again. Hello, Min. Hello, hello. Besides me trolling you, how's your day been? It has gotten a lot better in the last 50 minutes and then a lot worse in the last 2 minutes or... Nah, I'm okay. I got some very bad news about someone in our... in the, like, streamer community. And I've spent a lot of the day upset and like in tears, but being with chat makes me feel better. I am happy because you guys cheer me up. Damn, the joke was that bad? Yeah, the joke was that bad. You single-handedly nosedived my day. Nah, you didn't. You didn't actually, don't worry, it's all good. I'm just in a mood, don't mind me. Like leaves and stuff can't be melted, so it's a salad. Something like a bowl of jelly beans with chocolate can melt, so it isn't. I think a technicality of salad is it needs to have some form of plant in it. Like a bowl of leaves can't melt, but like a bowl of jelly beans doesn't have plant in it. Although I guess there's also macaroni salad, which is not really salad either. Is Subway salad bowl a salad? Chat! Today, I got an email, right? I got an email, and it was like, "Hi Akari, you have $50 of Subway credit. It expires at the end of this month." And I was like, I have what? $50 of Subway credit? It was real. I thought I was getting scammed for a minute. Yeah, it was actually from Subway. I had $50 of Subway credit apparently. That's a lot of doll hairs. So I got Subway and drinks and cookies delivered to my house and I did not pay a fucking cent. That's what I ate today. I ate Subway and I ate cookies. And I'm very happy about it. I don't know why they gave me $50 worth of like Subway credit for no readily apparent reason, but here we are. And yeah, it expired at the end of this month, so I had to use it. You can't let that go to waste. When the world drops a delicious sandwich in your lap, you've got to eat it, chat. It was a rare and peculiar dub, so I'm very glad you brought up Subway. It gave me an excuse to tell you guys about this. And like the $50 also covered the delivery fee. So Bobby, eat free? Yeah, when life gives you Subway, don't ask questions. When life gives you Subway, do not ask questions about it. You just take the Subway and you fucking run. I don't have a membership. Why would I have a membership to Subway?
Tenno operative
I want to
just
know
found.
what you got.
They could not
Would you
do
like
this
to know
again.
my usual Subway order? Briefs in chat. Hi Azareth. Hey. Some Subway surfers. Would you guys like to know my usual Subway order? Yeah, look, here's the thing. I don't even fucking pay for YouTube Premium. I have Brave browser on my phone for the inbuilt ad blocker so that I don't need to have ads on my YouTube on my phone. But I won't pay for YouTube Premium. Why the fuck would I subscribe to a fucking sandwich? Anyway, my Subway order. I get a pizza sub. I get a pizza sub on Italian herbs and cheese bread. I get Old English cheese, and I get double cheese. I get it toasted. Juno, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Here comes Panda Stampede. Welcome. How was your stream? Did you have a good stream? Welcome everybody. If you don't know me, hello. I am Akari. I am a VTuber. I play a lot of Warframe. I'm from Australia. I'm also a Twitch ambassador. I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty gangster. I'm a little fucking white girl. I'm not gangster at all. But I'm pretty cool. And yeah, I hope you had a great stream. You hit 700. Congrats! That's so good, man. Congratulations. Sending all the hugs. Thank you, Axe. I am very much in playing video games so I don't have to face my feelings mode right now. I am doing things so I don't have to face my feelings. And that's okay. That's just where we're at it. Also, Kronos, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Got those infested? Yeah, we're beating their asses. Yeah, anyway, Subway order. Normally I get a footlong. I don't see the point in getting a 6-inch when a footlong is like $5 more. At max. Gonna raid and run, that's so good. See ya. Thank you again for the follow. Doing EDA soon? I already did EDA for the week. Spy, thank you also for the follow. Welcome. What is Old English cheese put in America terms? I don't know. The kind of cheese is Old English cheese. But anyway, I get Italian herbs and cheese bread. I get pizza sub, so it's like the two different kinds of salami and pepperoni. Get double Old English cheese on it. I get it toasted. I really like cheese, so double cheese is like perfect for me. Toasted, and then I get on that my salads are lettuce, spinach, tomato, cucumber, onion, and carrot. And then I have marinara sauce and also chipotle sauce. And then salt and pepper. And yeah, that is Akari's preferred sub. Can I use the pin message as my Discord? You can use it as whatever you want. I don't care. I don't know why you want that as your Discord picture, but of course. Carrot? Yeah, carrot. Do you guys not get carrot at your Subways? No? I will. Want me to? No, if you're gonna do it, you gotta go balls deep. You gotta make sure my name is in there. Carrot? Yeah, carrot. What's wrong with carrot? With that number of ingredients, has enough ingredient entropy to qualify as a full salad? Yeah. I get lots of veggies on my Subway. I really enjoy, I've told you guys this, I enjoy eating vegetables. And not only do I enjoy eating vegetables, if I have the opportunity to load up on vegetables for free, I'm going to.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Also, the ratio of vegetables in there makes the amount of cheese much more normal and palatable. You get Subway when you're uber depressed during the day? I get Subway when I get a free $50 Subway voucher, I guess. We need a sliced cheese slap redeem. There is a sliced cheese slap sticker in this sticker thingy. The 7 sacred cheeses on my sandwich? Oh my god. You must put vegetables to get your money's worth. It's true. If you do not abuse the fuck out of the fact that they will load up vegetables until you, like, tell them to stop, you are not eating Subway right. But no, I promise you guys, my Subway order is fucking delicious. And yeah, God, you're entirely right. It's really, really, really finely grated. So it makes it like a little bit crunchier and like nicer texture. No, I love that Subway order. It's my go-to. The 7 dragon cheeses. I genuinely, if you want to try my Subway order, I implore you, try it. It kind of fucking slaps. It actually does slap. Obviously, add/subtract whatever salads you want, but it slaps. I promise you it slaps. It's good. Other than that, if I'm particularly hungry, like real hungry, I'll get a meatball sub instead of pizza. Like same ingredients, but meatball instead of pizza. Boom, huge chunk of meat. The problem is meatball subs are more expensive. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered today, but today I was just feeling like the pizza sub. So yeah, chat, please rate my Subway order from 1 to 10. We don't really like the meatball sub. I once went and got a meatball sub and they didn't even warm up the meatballs. And it was terrible, and I think that kind of put me off of it. 5 out of 7 with rice. 5 out of 10. Why is it rated so low? 8.6. I like that. Too much sauce. Didn't say a solid 8. I like that. See? These are some good ratings. Why is it cursed? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with my Subway order? Subway out of 10, it's a sandwich. Yeah, but it's a good sandwich. I implore you guys, what's wrong with my Subway order? It would be better if you cut the meatballs in half because you can't keep the blessed thing closed. Yeah, the meatballs are quite like chunky. It's lacking teriyaki chicken. I don't like teriyaki chicken from Subway. I also just don't trust Subway chicken, to be honest with you. No jalapeno or pickles? Yeah, because I don't like either of those things. If you do, fucking put them on there. I'm not the cops. I'm not the pickle cops. medium red chicken. You rated it 16 centimeters out of a foot long? What does that mean? I didn't know you guys could be so horrible about a fucking sandwich. Didn't know you guys would actually, like, turn on me for a sandwich. This is depressing. You don't eat blue chicken? No. I'll eat, like, blue steak. Beef? Absolutely. Chicken? No. No. If the chicken is not overcooked, I am scared of it.
We will all share in this bounty.
That's a part of the fun of eating a meatball sub. No, it gets too sloppy, Superman. The meatball sub gets too sloppy. Blue red chicken? Surely nobody's actually that stupid to eat blue red chicken, right? Surely nobody's actually that stupid. You're writing a Google docu about it? Why? What's wrong with this sub? Nobody has actually given me a reason why this sub is bad. You're all just saying it's bad. I feel like this is rage bait. You damn salamander put cheeses I ain't even know existed on that sub. The meat is fine. You have tomatoes, spinach, and carrots on some shit that carries marinara and chipotle sauce, which makes me feel like you spun a wheel and chose what veggies it landed on. I have my preferred sub in Discord somewhere. The combination of veggies is good. The tomato goes good with the marinara. The spinach is there for extra iron, and the carrot is fine. The carrot doesn't really have, like, it doesn't add a flavor, really. It just makes it crunchier. But, like, if your problem is cheeses that you don't know exist, stop being American. Just, it's that easy. It's genuinely that easy. Stop being American. Leave America. Go somewhere else. Try other cheeses. Do you know what a fucking camembert is? Are you aware of a nice Jarlsberg? What do you mean it doesn't add flavor? Carrots taste like carrot? Subway grates the carrots so finely that you can't really taste them. So it doesn't really, like, change the flavor of it. You min-max on whether you get iron or not in your lab sandwich? Yes, I do! I have anemia! I need all the iron I can get! This is an actual genuine problem for me. Isn't camembert illegal in the US? Is it? Why would it be? Oh yeah, the iron tablets? Yeah, I need that spinach. If I see an option to have extra spinach, I'm like, add spinach, I'm putting spinach. Hello Paul, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Camembert equals fart cheese? No, it doesn't. Camembert is real good. Camembert is nice and creamy. You guys don't know your cheeses. You don't appreciate your cheeses. Okay, chat. Actually, the best cheese I have ever had was a cheese that I accidentally bought that was like $25 for a tiny little wedge of it, and the entire label was in French. But it was the most delectable cheese. It was like some variant of a brie, I think. Spinach having a lot of iron is not true. I mean, it just has extra iron. It's more iron than not having the spinach at all. I'm not saying spinach is like the end all be all of iron. Iron tablets are the end all be all of iron. But yeah. Where I can get some extra iron in, I'm gonna get some extra iron in, even if it's a little bit. You appreciate cheese, but you're lactose intolerant? Look, cheese doesn't appreciate you. My favorite is buzz and cheese. Sure, it was expensive, but combine it with pasta sauce for spaghetti. Beautiful. I appreciate that. I appreciate those people who have like 4 different varieties of cheese for like different kinds of pasta.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not
Yeah,
do
just
this
stop
without
lacking
you.
toes. Popeye upscale with spinach. I'm not saying spinach has got that much iron. It's got a bit of iron. It's not the biggest amount of iron. It's just it's extra. It's more than 0. So yeah, my iron depleted R needs that iron. Wherever I can get it. Spinach does have a lot of iron. The decimal point story is myth. Look, I don't care about the number amount. I know it has extra than none, and that's all I need. I am like this with anything that has iron in it, chat. Hear that? Hear this? Oh no! I was shaking my bottle of iron tablets. Vivi! Oh, hi Vivi! Thank you for the raid, sleepy Vivi. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Where? Welcome raiders, hello. If you're new here, hello. I am Akari. I am a Twitch ambassador. I'm a VTuber. I play a lot of Warframe. I'm really annoying. I'm also Urple, which is something I have in common with Vivi. Urple and Simpsons. But how was your stream? How's your stream? Vivi crashed, she's gone to bed. Understandable. Very, very understandable. I hope she is good. And yellow, yes! Urple, yellow, Simpson, the bitrate sorta game. I am very lucky in the harsh climate of Australia. I have enough internet to be able to play Warframe and it doesn't look terrible. Finish up Inconvenient, cute story game. Aww. You like Foley? Foley makes me feel things. Played Inconvenient, but I'm gonna go crash and be sleepy. Thank you for having us. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Thank you. Mirage Prime? This is a Nova. This is not a Mirage. But welcome. Thank you guys for the follow. If you have to go sleep or eat or like whatever time zone appropriate activity you need to do, please go do so. There is no obligation to be here. I am not the police. In fact, I just spilled my iron tablets all over my keyboard. Literally, as you were raiding, I was shaking my bottle of iron tablets to prove that I am anemic as fuck. And they spilled onto my keyboard. So that's the kind of day we're having. I'm taking an iron tablet. Never mind, been a minute. Close. I can see from like a squinting distance how you would get them mixed up. All the particle effects, yeah. Also, my Nova is like, we're in a dark area with a torch on it. I remember very little about Warframe. I don't think I got any far. Don't think I got very far. I have been playing this game for over 10 years now. I was in high school when I started playing Warframe, and now I'm like an adult. A semi-functioning adult. So like, it's been too long. It's been far too long. But if you ever start playing again, the game has been given a lot of new player-friendly updates. And a lot of stuff to improve the new player experience. So yeah, it's fun. It's free, which is always really nice. Entirely free-to-play game. Fun. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of content and stuff to do. And yeah. Finally finished my tank and Aris build, but I don't know what shard support. I only use bro to tank anything. I like attack speed shards on the Naris. Attack speed for your melee, or extra health is always good. Extra armor is good if you need it for arcane persistence. Harry will rat you out to the Dragon Police. She hates war crimes. Do I? This is news to me. Orv posted in the Discord, and Orv's Discord picture is in fact me saying Orv is and always will be stupid. Please, I beg you, Orv, post the original screenshot in the Discord.
Hold out as long as you can.
You like purple for melee crit damage? Yeah, that's also a good choice. Honestly, with an Aris, there's not much that's bad. It's very hard to find something that will actively hinder an Aris. A good message? Yes, please. I need to preserve this for my own appreciation of my humor. Legit stand there and win, my best lad. I love an Aris. I genuinely do love playing an Aris. But we're in an arbitration, and I got Nova as my buff frame. So we're vibing. I also do really enjoy Nova. She is a very fun, like, sort of build. You have 82 blue shards. Which channel? Anywhere. Literally anywhere. Nova's your second favorite after the update. The update made us so much better. Like, so... I don't want to say strong, but like in line with a lot of the newer frames. People only say Anaris is bad because you can't nuke and they never really played him. Yeah. People hate on Anaris for the sake of hating on Anaris. Being able to do speed or slow is so much better. I actually built my entire Nova around being able to switch between a speed build and a slow build very, very easily. Like everything except the mods that like I needed for the different builds, like the strength ones. Everything except that was format. And then they changed it so I don't need that, and I'm like, oh boy. Maris is the best frame in the game. I love that stupid lump of HP. He is beautiful. He is genuinely just such a fun frame. Recently just started using an Anaris. You will not regret your choice. Number one Anaris car salesman dealer here. You will not regret your choice. It is a good choice. You want a buff for his death passive and his ult? I would really like, and this is oddly specific, the buff for the death passive, I would like it to take from his, like, equipped melee. Rather than, it seems to use, like, a Furax. Because sometimes when you use an Aris and you're in the death passive, it says that you're leveling a Furax. So I think they just like whacked a random base melee as like the concept for it and never changed that. But like it would go so hard if the death passive drew from your actual melee, like equipped melee strength. Even if it takes it from like minimal damage to 4 damage. Like, sorry, a quarter damage. Yeah, it doesn't scale well with Endless. That's why it needs to be changed. And that's why I think it runs off like a level 0 Furax or some shit. You sent it? Thank you. Yes, I will star this. I mean, it's a lot easier when there's a big bunch of enemies, but it just isn't enough. scales with power strength, it's not enough. It doesn't make it a viable ability. It just doesn't. And like, yeah, why does it say that the Furax is equipped when the Furax is not equipped? Why Furax? Of all the fucking melees, why Furax? Turns out I'm glad I said that horrible joke. What, because you are and always will be stupid and it's a fact and a shame? His ult should refresh the cats if you kill dudes with pocket sand? Yes! Yes, it should! The fact that it doesn't is actually criminal. Genuinely shocking that they didn't think about that. It was a fact before that. Hi, Ataki! Only thing that changed is you guys know it now. I love that rage baiting me has led to this. It's led to this pinned message. They disappear and I miss my sandcats. The sandcats are pretty good, but yeah, I wish they had just either, yeah, they get like their timers and health refresh or something to make them a bit long lasting. Arcane Grace and Persistence, and you can be cure tape and then meme I sent. About 400 damage every 10 seconds. My battle healing skill is still 600 every 10 seconds. We can stand here all day and you won't be able to defeat me. Yeah, literally that. I mean, I've explained that so many times on stream how that works. But it never seems to... Some people just don't seem to follow it. Thank you, genuinely, thanks. Anaris is just such a good friend. Genuinely such a good friend. There will always be things that I wish they would tweak, but considering the spot he was in a few years ago, I don't think I have much right to complain, you know? Like, there's not much that needs to be altered. Sorry, women, or this sorry. I too am sorry, women. Invulnerable Sand God is a thing and it's goofy, and it's beautiful. It is always such a good feeling to be like the last one standing and the one that gets everyone else up. Like, it feels the same as using a Mercy res in Overwatch. Back when Mercy had team res. Wish that elemental spinning would add damage, not just status. Like I said, there's little tweaks that I wish they would like add, but for the most part, Anaris enjoys eating pretty good. Being completely honest, we're eating pretty good. Not like Limbo enjoyers who are currently completely and utterly forgotten about. Limbo more like Loki. Loki enjoyers are so forgotten about that even I forgot to mention them in my forgotten frames. Imagine infusing Opening on Anaris. A beautiful situation. Unfortunately, I don't think we can. Can we? What is Jade's talent ability? We ain't suffering like Limbo, Loki, and Equinox. Equinox is another one that's just terrible. The eyes? Wait, so we can. It is a... Yo! Do I have a second Jade? If I don't, I'll make one. As long as because we aren't doing ETA level enemies, just standard steel path, and that spin is more than enough to melt anything that gets sucked in. Yeah, and it's good until you get onto steel path and until you get to like higher level stuff, and then it's just useless. The extent of it is like it can gather up enemies for you. It loses the distance res, but nothing else is altered. A beautiful day to be alive. Genuinely a beautiful day to be alive. I need to try this. I don't know if I have a second jade. When we skedaddle out of this, I'll need to check if I have a second jade. It's altered. Yeah, someone just said the only thing that's altered is the revive. Someone said the only thing that gets altered is revive. Is Banshee still in the game? Yep. They never took Banshee out. Just Banshee's another one that is forgotten about. She's still there. She's vibing. I'm a little slow and dumb. Are and always will be stupid. It is a fact. It's a shame. I love that, like, me fucking around saying that has become your Discord picture. Like, is it genuinely that funny to you? Is it actually that entertaining? You just checked, it only loses revive? Beautiful. I did not know this. You cannot imagine. I am glad that you find this much joy in me calling you an idiot. I don't get it, but like, I'm very glad that it makes you so happy. Not yucking your yums or anything, but, you know, not the usual reaction when I call someone an idiot, but I'm not complaining either. For a frame that's meant to be all about sound, she's been pretty quiet. I think the problem is that why would you use Banshee when you can use Octavia? The moment you said it, I burst out laughing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your mum. I hope she's back to sleep. I hope she's okay. Yeah, having the revive would be a bit OP. It procs heat too, not really useful because heat inherent. But if you don't use heat, then it's free procs. That's good. I'm actually not mad at that. That's pretty banger. Akon, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Like, impressively good. I have ideas now. The name reminds me of the anime Yuri Yuri. Isn't that the name of someone in chat? Isn't Yuri Yuri the name of someone in chat? The ability is still OP, defense reduction and slow is crazy. It goes unfathomably hard, doesn't it? However, I want to know, Bob, what is your opinion on that? What is your opinion on opening on Anarus? As the resident Jade enjoyer, please enlighten me. And it's a directional cone too. Beautiful. Genuinely just beautiful. You have Wrathful Advance on your Anarus? You can AFK and still pass with him? Cone? Cone of Shame? but we have that. It's a beautiful emote. The amount of 7TV emotes that just make sentences look really stupid for no reason makes me so happy. Didn't know you can infuse it onto an RS, but I might sacrifice my Jade to do that. I mean, we do have the Jade event. It wouldn't be too hard to farm up a second one and then sacrifice the second one. Balls? Balls. Thinking at the time Dayo Man got a world record and the countdown was a 3, 2, 1 balls. Balls? Balls? Are we straight up balls in it today? Need to try level cap. Level caps are really fun. Just make sure you're with a team that you actually really appreciate as people and not randoms in a pub group. Because randoms will always be like, oh, I can do level cap, and then they can't. Rin! Thank you for the raid as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is your stream? Welcome. Welcome, raiders. If you don't know me, hello, I am Akari. I am an Aussie VTuber. I am Purple Dragon. I play lots of Warframe. I am a Twitch ambassador. I'm really bad at introductions, and every time I do this, it gets worse. It's genuinely just decreasing in, like, usefulness every single time I introduce myself. I need, like, a pop-up that comes up that says, like, basically all this shit. How's Warframe? It's good. How was your stream? How was your stream? What'd you get up to? I do not know Final Fantasy at all, so I know Warframe, I don't know Final Fantasy. I hope you had fun though. I hope you had a good time. Warframe's always enjoyable. This game has me in a chokehold. This game will always have me in a chokehold.
What our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Oh, look at all those drones. That's why they're not dying. Yeah, we are currently chilling in the infested survival lobby. Been here for, what, 48 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. And, yeah, we're just hanging out. So you're welcome to hang out. If you've got to go eat or sleep or like whatever time zone it is, whatever time zone appropriate activity you need to do, please don't feel obligated to stick around. Please look after yourself. Please go stretch. Please touch grass, all of that normal jazz. Yeah, otherwise, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Yeah. I'm not resisting the chokehold. Yeah, because I love this game. This game is a problem. Brackets. I am actively, like, making it worse. As being pregnant myself. What? Crazy sentence to start this off with, Bob. Yeah, can we get some pregnant man emotes in the chat? Can we get some pregnant man emotes in the chat for Bob? Opening eyes is beautiful for a lot of frames. Armor strip and slow for no reason is crazy. Being support slot. Okay. Okay. A little concerned about your wording choice there, but that's okay. I like distant revive, but you know, you can just ignore it with subsuming. All around a beautiful ability for frames. I'm disappointed to get sidelined by Nourish, Gloom, and Raw. I mean, I really like Nourish and Gloom because I like having that extra like layer on top of my frames. However, there's really no point in running Bloom on top of Arcane Persistence. So I am in the market for a new thing for my Anaris. And Opening Eyes may be what I need here. Because bloom is just like not needed when persistence already caps it. So I'm interested. I'm very interested. Over's great, not according to pin message. Tried Chroma skill on Anaris. I don't vibe with Chroma's abilities. I know I should like Chroma. In theory, I like Chroma. Chroma's a dragon. Chroma has some cool skins. I don't like Chroma. It's that simple. I've tried to make myself like Chroma. I still don't like Chroma. I wish he was better. I wish he was a frame that I enjoyed playing, but no matter how hard I try, he isn't. Which sucks, because like, you're a dragon. You should be able to play the dragon frame. I don't like the dragon frame. Yeah, his passive is ass. He looks ass without the dragon pelt over him. It's just, it ain't it. Can give extra HP or armor for Anaris to tank people more, but like, we don't need that when we already have so much overkill. Like, Arcane Persistence single-handedly makes that, like, minimal. I don't need the extra HP or armor when I'm only allowed to take 500 damage at a time. And that gets out-healed anyway. Because I have Arcane Grace. It just doesn't need it. So yeah, I'm interested in opening. I'm very interested in opening. Something that will be a bit more useful to my teammates as well is always a good idea. I'll have to give it a try. I don't know if I have a second Jade or if I... Did I already farm and subsume one? I might have. I genuinely don't know anymore. Hello, Lynx! I think he had? We'll need to check. We'll need to check. Hey, how are you, Lynx? Are you good? You vibing?
Hold out as long as you can.
Hello, Skippy as well. Hey. We'll check, and then we'll probably also spend these fucking 1,800 Vitus Essence that I have. I have far too many. Far too many Vitus Essence. It's insane. I recall someone gifted you one and then you farmed another to subsume. This sounds like something I had the foresight to do, but also I don't trust myself. I'm stupid. I'm not a good narrator, so like, we will need to check. Went to driving range with my mates. When I got in my car to come home, put the roof down, then burnt my hand on the beginner. Oh no. Are you okay? Was it like bad, or is it just normal car ouch kind of You're okay? That's good. I do that almost every day in summer. Like on the metal bit of the seatbelt where it clicks into the other half. That metal bit in my car gets so fucking hot. Like, to a point where I cannot put my seatbelt on properly. In fact, chat, I have seen cars in Australia where the plastic bit around that metal bit has gotten, like, deformed because of how hot the car's gotten. The car has a thin cloth roof, so it gets really hot. That checks out, yeah. Yeah, I have seen cars in Australia that legitimately are like, parts of them start losing form because they're so dead from the summers. It's terrifying. Genuinely, utterly terrifying. And then, like, what are you meant to do about it? If you fix it, it's just gonna happen next year. Imagine your Akari sea breaks in Melbourne. Okay, Melbourne isn't actually the worst place for it. Melbourne gets a lot of rain and cooler temperatures than other places in Australia. So, like, Melbourne's not the best example here.
Additional life support.
Like, yeah,
arrived.
Melbourne gets a bit of summer, but not as bad as other places. Perth in particular is really bad for it. But yeah, I wouldn't want to not have, you know, aircon in my car. That would genuinely just be terrible. Yeah, Perth is really dry as well, and that doesn't help the situation. Would you say Perth? Yeah. Perth has like the added bonus of it's dry and it's surrounded by desert, so there's like fucking nothing else, which makes the heat so much worse. Something that surprised me though is it's like the Northern Territory, right? That because there's no cloud cover, it gets so hot. And then at night, there's nothing keeping the heat in, so it gets so cold. Like, it literally 180s during the fucking day. Like, day to night. Hi, Annie! Hi. It's something that shocked me when I went to the Northern Territory. When I went to Uluru, Ezra, and they were like, oh, pack a jumper. And I was like, why am I packing a jumper? Yeah, you do need to pack a jumper because at night it gets like freezing temperatures, despite the fact that it was like nearly 50 in the day. What's my analysis strength and duration? We'll have to have a look after. If it's not good enough, I'm sure we can rework my Anaris a little bit. We've got enough of them that it doesn't matter if we, like, test it. Sacrifice an Anaris for testing Open MIs. Hi, Adam. Very late. I was getting a haircut. Is it a good haircut, though? Are you happy about it? Chat, I'm gonna let you guys in on the secret. Yeah, getting a haircut at 10 PM. Look, I'm not judging. Your barber must be pulling some insane hours. I'm gonna let you guys in on the secret. Harmony, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I have not had a haircut in over 2 years now. Like, I have not seen a hairdresser for over 2 years. I just trim, like, I cut it myself. Crazy Raccoon, thank you also for the follow. Welcome. Because the last time I went to a hairdresser, they cut my hair to like shoulder length. Now, my hair has always been really long. I've never been someone who likes having short hair. My hair is actually like longer than my model's hair. My Skinwalker form's hair is significantly longer. It's like down to the like divot right above my butt. Like, you know where people get like the butt dimples? My hair reaches down to there. It's really long. And it always was that long. But I went to a hairdresser, and it was a new hairdresser that my mum recommended. And they were like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit off. They cut it all the way back to my shoulders. And I cried. I got in my car and I cried. Hi, Demise. Thank you for 40 of a month. Thank you. Feels so good, man. Thank you so much. Come right on time to Perth being mentioned. Temperature range can get a bit foggy during the seasons along with other factors. It's decent for the most part, but some days are just fucked. And here, happy 44 months. Thank you. Yeah, we were talking about like how the summer gets so bad that bits of cars can start melting. And now we're talking about haircuts. Which is a very odd progression path, but here we are. Hairdressers be like that? I was devastated. I was genuinely just devastated. And I was like, I'm never going to a hairdresser ever again. I haven't gone back to a hairdresser. I'm almost tempted to, just to get it like professionally done. But I also am terrified of them doing the same thing to me again. I found my liege through a Twitch recommendation. Welcome. Welcome. Hello, fella. How are my little loot gremlins? What good? I'm vibing. I was having a bad day and now I'm having a good day, and one of my mods is apparently pregnant. Brackets, he is male. He is boy pregnant as Jade. Yes, it's Bob Adam. He was explaining how optimize works, and he started with it as being pregnant myself. God's this wash? Welcome, thank you for the follow. Crunk is the father? No, Crunk is the mother. Bob is the father. They're seahorses. Hairdressers be like, don't worry, it's just a tip, and then they go fucking balls deep. What is that weapon? Which weapon? The primary? It's my Exceltra. It's Exceltra Prime. We're both the father? Thanks for someone screenshot that as well. That goes hard right under the as being pregnant myself comment. You have a monk's hairline, so you just need your back hairline back. I just want hairdressers to not make my hair a million times shorter, you know? I just want it to be left alone. The ammo was melting. Yeah, the ammo does melt. You need to have some sort of scavenger mod, or be in a situation where you're just gonna get it back from running around. The ammo is not great, but it makes up for it by being just a really, really fun weapon. See, Bob even said thank you for getting cracked. Beautiful day to be Bob. No pixie cut? Nah. I don't like short hair, chat. I'm gonna be so for real. This is not rooted in misogyny or anything like that. This is entirely a personal preference. But I don't like when girls have short hair. Now, I'm gonna put a little asterisk here and say that it is because I started growing my hair long when I was very young because I got bullied and told I looked like a boy. And I think that's just fucking permanently altered my psychology. But yeah, no pixie cut. Even now, I just took my hair out of, like, it was in a bun. And I just took it out of the bun. I'm sitting cross-legged on my chair, right? And it is, like, the ends are on my thighs. Why do we have inbox messages? It's a shame that you have such a C-tier preferred sub. I hope this will help you stay in Warframe longer so you can stay away from that shop and no longer torture. No, well, Kim, thank you for the follow. I'm not even... Fucking whatever, man. Whatever. What the fuck ever, bro? Can a bitch not eat some fucking Subway in peace? Weekly tax, tune in for more bad jokes. No! Thank you for the formers. Never mind, I like this tax. Thank you for the formers.
Operator, do you know?
I can't believe you've done this to me, Bob. I genuinely can't believe you've done this to me.
The index.
Garth, welcome also. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Yappa. Hello, hello, hello. You might reconsider the bad jokes though. What? Was I too mean? Just pop it in before a shower. Have a good shower. Was I too mean? If I have actually offended you, I'm very, very, very sorry. I'm legitimately just dicking around. I hope I have not offended you. Now I'm scared. Can I show the Etc build? Yeah. Da, da, da. Someone said about wolf cuts. Something about a well-suited shortcut like a pixie or wolf cut that makes your brain go awooga. I mean, technically I cut my hair in a wolf cut. But because it's so long, it's not really a wolf cut anymore. But it has like the layering. It's an easy way to like layer your hair without needing to professionally layer it. Hello, Deef. Basically, the way you do a wolf cut is you gather up all your hair on like the point of your head and you put it in a ponytail and then you snip it like blunt and then it falls into layers based on like the length from the point of your head. So it's a really easy way to do layers. It's how I do mine. It works. It works. It's not amazing. It's nothing special, but it works. Okay, this Anaris has Nourish. This one has Gloom. This one also has Gloom. Not the 45 former, it's gonna be 46 now. You know what? Fuck you. Former's your Anaris. This is not anything. Yeah, apparently I have 2 Gloom ones. This one has Rolling Guard, so I'm thinking the Gloom on this might become Ophanim. Yeah, let's give that a try, actually. Chat, I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, I do have it! There you go. Bless you. It hasn't like happened yet. Yeah, unfortunately Sandstorm is kind of ass. I'm very interested to see how this goes actually, chat. I'm very, very interested. You prefer it if there's one? I mean, I prefer the one for very, very quick CC. What does Sandstorm do? It sucks enemies up into a vortex, but it does no real damage to them. Like, the damage on Sandstorm is so laughably bad. Hang on, let me pull up a different Anaris so I can show you. Anaris, do you have anything subsumed? There we go. heal an Iris, but again, we don't need the healing. So, hang on. I'm gonna move my fat ass out of the way so you can see. Become a sandstorm. An Iris devours enemies pulled into his whirlwind, healing himself. Drain, 25 energy. Damage a second, 200 slash. Radius, 12.68 meters. Duration, 11.28 seconds. Health per enemy, 20. It makes an Iris invulnerable for the duration of it, and it heals him when you come out of it. But that doesn't matter if you have Arcane Persistence. Now, it is also important to note that it does actually have a augment. It does actually have an augment. However, Sandstorm gains extra ability range and has 100% of inflicting status effects based on damage types of the equipped melee weapon. It just isn't good. It simply is not a good ability. Yeah, you can do a funny build with it, and that's it. It's OP with max shot. It's not OP. It's never OP. I am sorry. If you think this is OP, you are insane. So yeah, it's that is my choice in like what I'm getting rid of. Strength does not scale with the augment. It doesn't. It's a bad ability. It's straight up bad. This one I still have it, so like whatever. Bye Universal. This one also has Nourish though, so like it's very much a supporting thing. I am interested in trying this. Pillage on an Iris. Okay, we're gonna do the Belly of the Beast alerts. Tried doing a Sandstorm and Spinny Blades build. I do have a Word Sights, the spinning blades around you from Urelli. I do have a Word Sights build. I don't like it very much. It's not as strong as I hoped it would be. Yeah, everything else has some form of use. Everything else has some form of use, but once you have Persistence and Grace, Sandstorm is like genuinely just arse. It's very good CC as long as pulling abilities go. Yeah, but like even then, if you compare the CC of that to the CC of like his one of Pocket Sand, you're gonna get the same amount of CC without having, you know, everything be directly in front of you as soon as you come out of the ability. Who would willingly make Hildren jobless? Why would you run Arcane Persistence on Hildren? Why use an Iris with Arcane Persistence when Valkyrie can use it and has Lifesteal Claws? Because I want to use an Iris. Why do I need to use Valkyrie? I don't like Valkyrie. I don't like the rest of Valkyrie's kit. Sure, she has Lifesteal Claws. Why do I care? You meant like an ability perspective? What? Why am I not Valkyrie subsuming onto an Iris? Is that what you mean? Break the norm and run interesting builds? Yeah. I don't really have any interest in playing Valkyrie. I don't like the way she looks.
Tenno, a new alert has begun.
I don't like the way Valkyrie
On
looks. I
navigation.
don't enjoy Valkyrie. I don't want to play Valkyrie. Scrungless? It's that simple. Yeah, very Reddit solution. Very, very Reddit solution. funny, but also like, why? Reject meta, embrace silly? Yeah. Any Helios enjoy it? Bada bing, bada boom. I have my Helios on right now. Shan? Can't find a way to make a Naris work for you? Have you considered, look at my build? Have you, you know what? I think your problem as to why you can't make a Naris work for you is because your solution to everything is to just not play a Naris. I genuinely think it's that simple. You're not going to find out how Naris works if you actively avoid Naris and tell other people to avoid Naris. Been spoiled by my Panzer, so I don't want to use anything else. Shem left? Okay. Play a Naris when it's too hard and I want to unplug my brain. That's fair enough. I like him. I am very emotionally attached to my Naris.
These foes deserve your
very,
respect.
very emotionally
Honor
attached to
them
my Naris.
with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I forgot I still have all my leveling shit on. That's okay.
Watch yourself. Premier are on the way.
Reddit solution reminded me of that one debacle you had on your 60 Eyes vid, and bear in mind this is from a while ago, where someone said you make it easy playing a Naris because Pocket Sand does true damage. People who do not play a Naris say the wildest shit about a Naris. It's weird. It's genuinely really weird. Hello, yay lover. Yeah, whatever the fuck true damage is.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Ah, fuck.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Let me in!
You got it.
There we go.
It's still intact.
Hello, Mayo! Hey, hey, hey. Another personal Warframe gripe for me, people not giving their pets cute names and instead calling them loot tool, DPS, and tank. Like, come on, they're your pets.
Everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I don't know. I tend to name things just whatever the first thought that is on my mind is, so I can't really say that that's a gripe I have. Like, this Zor is called Yogurt because yogurt, like a high yogurt, because a high yogurt happened to send a message in the Twitch chat at the time that I was guilding this Zor. There is no thought or logic further than that involved. There is genuinely no further thought. Your favorite boy is Welsh curry? The fact that you guys name your pets after me though makes me very, very, very happy. Like, that is the best thing. That makes me so happy. Your K-Drive is K-Goods? No, someone with a hound named Crunchwrap Supreme. I appreciate that. Me naming my first Kavat sashimi because their print and color when I got them was that of raw fish. Yeah, silly names for things is not the end of the world. You told me to name my helmet P-Boy? Your mower is Windows Vista? See? These are beautiful names for random ass fucking creatures. I don't know, I don't think pet names are that deep. Having said that, I actually have an IRL fish named Toast. So, like, even then, pet names are not that deep. Fear? Yeah, Fear. My beloved Fear. I think my pants was apricot because I had an apricot scented candle when I bought it.
Accept your death,
Yeah, I don't think
and you may yet avoid
another spy. Oh my
trust
god.
in your training.
I don't think there's anything deep behind a lot of people's pet names. So people who are like calling them like DPS or tank or whatever, they're probably just doing it because like they're thinking about the build for it or like what kind it is. My cat has your colors by default, so named her Akari. Shut! How many of you named your pets in Warframe after me? I love this. I love this so much. Oh my god.
Nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I love this. You have named a few modular things after the part that counts for MR? I just name things whatever the fuck the first thought I have is. There's no further anything involved.
Data extracted.
Once I rank up with Entrati, I'll be naming my Wilfie after you. Please name your pets after me. That makes me so happy. That is incredibly wholesome. I want to name a Smeeter after you. That makes sense though, because of the luck thing. Aww! Chad, this is so cute! This is so cute, oh my god. I am very, very honored that I get to be your pets. Should build my Gauss. I bought the collection and never used him. I think the Eat and Run collection has very much made me appreciate Gauss more. Not Grendel. Phrasing? Yeah, I realized what I said directly after I said it. I realized I finished the sentence. It came out of my mouth and I was like, I should not have said that in that way. Oh well, here we are. What are you gonna do? Cry about it? Hi Parker! Yeah, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? Because I will. I'll cry about it. I like tank builds! Thank you for the song! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
It's done, Tenno.
It was so good, man. Thank you so much. I'm very spoiled, thank you. I'm glad you like tank builds. I also like tank builds. If they ever make a dragon pet, I have to name it after you. You know there's a dragon skin for the Sentinels, right? You know there's a Sentinel dragon skin, right? She said pets, not pets? I don't think... What? No, I meant it because, like, there's multiple people who name their pets after me. Face tanking the Jade Light beam like that is hilarious to me. Ah, yes! This is this beam that's meant to fucking murder and massacre everything in the game. I don't care about it. Can we name Sentinels? Can you? I don't think you can you? Could still make it purple. Could still make it a purple. Would be cute. Purple and gold. The green beam of mild inconvenience. The green beam of It's a little bit
The
itchy.
art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Why can't you? I don't know. You can name mowers, so it's not because they're clankers. Maybe it's just because they're older? Like it's an older system? With my Vulpers, I have a naming convention of cat maybe, feline I think, and tabby perhaps, but naming my Panzer off you is cute and break that pattern. I am just happy that I get to be people's, like, in-game companions. I'm not saying it the way that I did before again. Yes, Jade oh, you're dead. That cape is real aura. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's the TennoCon one from last year. Turtle Girl, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You missed it, damn. I mean, at least they did the not rerun. Here we go, the beam of mild inconvenience. Come on, mildly inconvenience me. Other frames when they wither away under a Jade Light Beam versus the Giga Chatanaris. Once I get 1 Prime, I was planning to make a U theme. Chat, please continue naming your pets and companions after me. See, look, my health bar isn't even moving. Now it's moved. Biblically accurate Anaris? Yeah. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. It goes from, like, nothing to actually doing something, and then back to, like, tickling. I wonder why that is. See? 55 and it's like flickering. Then it goes to 60, then it goes to 40. Why? How does it actually work? We die like real people here? Hello, Umptus! Hey, hey, hey. We just stand underneath them and die like a man? I mean, it's big or whatever. Yeah, Rhino stocks are through the fucking roof at the moment.
You conquer yourself.
It's a combo of heat procs stacking up and armor shred from heat procs. That makes sense. I wanted to understand why it does that. Because, like, it doesn't just straight up kill. Like, my Anaris tanks the first few blips of it with, like, not even a thought. We'll do this one last mission and then I'll wrap up. I do have a time check today. It is a Sunday. Jade Light works as Gauss's heat thermal sunder kind of. That makes sense, actually. It's not often that I see them actually survive for long enough to do anything. Is more of the situation at hand here. Why do you hate us? Just quit your job? Just pay me more so I can quit my job. Why do you hate me, Bob? Why are you not single-handedly funding me to be a full-time streamer? Yeah, got him! You're so right. Chat, I'm fighting for my life to keep my 60-40 split. And you guys are like, just be a full-time streamer. Well, Bob's like, just be a full-time streamer. Almost typed the game alert and I hate you for this rage. Why do you say this? Why do you say I you. I'm sorry, I have work. If you didn't hate me, Bob, you would be gifting me 700 subs a month so I can pay my mortgage. But no, I don't see you doing that, Bob. 700 gifted subs on the last day of every month so that we still hit the Partner Plus goals. Butterfly, welcome. So, yeah, why not? Why not? 700. Easy, easy, easy. See, Bob, it's easy. Sounds good, see? It really is that shrimple chat. I get 700 subs a month, you get more streaming. No, don't actually do it, I'm being an idiot, do not actually do it. I still have to work, I have contractual obligations. If I had disposable income. So you understand my conundrum then? You understand the conundrum then? You understand the circumstances if I have to work? Just marry a Saudi prince? You know what, Chad? This is just an observation. But I have never had a rich oil baron ask to marry me. And quite frankly, I'm quite insulted by that. Tragic, truly a tragic end. I've never had a rich oil baron ask to marry me. Sounds like a you problem. This is very much a me problem. I did once have a creepy dude ask to marry me, but like, he wasn't an oil baron. I found the archived message from the Reddit user. I've also come to know as of some Reddit update that said user is a founder. And I quote, they're all just spamming desiccation because it does true damage. That's why our chat was spamming pocket sound. What the fuck is true damage? Spum! Spum, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for 6 months in advance. What the fuck? No guarantee I'll be able to watch much, but I'm glad Vivi rated me into a new Warframe creator. Love you.
Stay focused.
Insane behavior to immediately sub for 6 months in advance. Thank you so much. Also, if it helps as far as time zones, this is like my normal stream hours. This is like my normal stream hours, so whatever time it is for you, I start 2 hours before this normally. If that's of any help, I don't know if it is. It may not be.
Is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
You're gonna be like, actually 2 hours before now is like the worst time ever. Nah, that time for me is 10:30 p.m. Each night. I stream most nights, not every night, but a fair amount of time. Hang on, yeah, you're right, you're so right. There's a clock above my head. There's a clock. Hang on, can I point to it with my horn there? There's a clock above my head. It is late for me, as you can see. But I start stream at like 10:30 at night, and I end stream at like 12:30 on weeknights when I've got to go to work, and then whenever on weekends when I don't have work the next day. Yeah, this 150 true damage is going to help with 80,819,914.13 health. That is clearly the make or break there. Nah, I was spamming pocket sand because I was blinding the other enemies. It had nothing to do with the boss itself. It was for blinding the other enemies more so than anything else. Now, on that note, it is past time check, and I do have work tomorrow. So, yeah, it's for Aura. You're entirely right. It's for the Aura farm of it.
Knock, knock.
Now, who would be
Literally its primary use? Yeah.
out here?
If you can CC with it, then CC with it. It's that simple. Unfortunately, she has wage slave hours. Yes. I once again will become a wagey. Unfortunately. Yeah, 500,000 casts. Maybe we could do it. 500,000 divided by 4. 500,000 divided by 4 for 4 people in the squad. That's 125,000 casts of pocket sand each. Now, let's see how quickly I can start spamming it. I should set a timer. See how fast I can do 50, and then we can extrapolate from that. No! See how fast I can do 100. Hang on, let me pull up a timer on my phone. Clock. Let's do the math on this. The cast speed is very negligible. The cast speed is very, very, very negligible. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Go. 2. I forgot to start counting! Okay, reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we can do 100 presses of the one in 15.26 seconds. So it's 15 seconds for 100 presses. My hand started cramping there, so this is gonna get slower and slower and slower every time we do it. C6, welcome! Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 15.26. So if 100 is 15.26, how do we get to 125,000? Yeah. 15.26 seconds times 1,000 is 4.238 hours. Times 1,250. So it would take 5.5 hours of spamming the one button to pocket sand the 60 eyes boss to death. Because if you can do 115.26 seconds, and we need to do 1,250 of those, then it's going to take 5.29 hours. Counting, not being able to keep up that number consistently, yeah, it's going to take about 5.5 hours. Counting energy pads, yeah, we're going to be up to 6 hours of pressing one at it. That's not counting if anyone dies, if anyone does anything stupid, if anyone DCs in the 6 hours, anything like that. I'm not fucking doing this. We've run the math, and the math says I'm stupid. We've run the math, and the numbers say that I'm stupid as hell. We're not doing it. It sounds like such a good idea. This genuinely sounds like the worst idea we've had in a very long time, chat. Gotta figure out what can buff the damage. Yeah, but even then, if we're buffing the damage, that means the 125,000 ones from that Anaris are getting taken out. Pablo, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. If we get rid of one of these 4 Anaris to get, like, to get another buff in, we need to figure out if the buff is actually going to be worth it in order to, like, out-damage the numbers of that DPS of the Anaris. Because, like, there's no point putting another frame in, but then the overall time goes up to 7 hours when it would have been lower just with the extra base damage of the Anaris. Math is not mathing? What's wrong with the math? I think the math is mathing, and the math is just telling us that we're stupid, chat. I think that's more the situation here. Why not an Anaris with Raw? I mean, we could do an Anaris with Raw. If we have an Anaris with Raw, that means we don't have to worry about the switching over. But we're still at a point of the math here. Yeah, does Raw affect the damage for Pocket Sand? I don't know that it does. Does Raw affect true damage? Warframe. Yes, Rhino's Roar affects true damage. It's a universal faction damage multiplier, so it amplifies all damage dealt. So yes, it does. Why she's so close? Because I am wrapping up, but I've been sidetracked by a... Yeah, this may work. Chat, someone run the numbers in stream chat, please. Someone run the numbers, and if this is like a feasible thing for us to do, we're gonna do it. How much does Raw help here? Need to min-max ability strength, so invigoration? Yeah. I don't know. We'll keep thinking about this next stream. I need to get to bed. I've got work tomorrow. Good night, chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone from other communities that have come in from raids and stuck around. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, even though I'm not your usual streamer. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you for hanging out for a few hours. Thank you for helping me, you know, cheer up a bit, take my mind off things. I really appreciate all of you being here. Thank you also for all of our subs today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for finding me funny enough that you want to give me money. That's still insane. That's still insane. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night. We'll figure it out when we get there. As per usual, I'll post a thing in Discord. If I don't, well, you guys know, if I don't show up, but by like 10:30, you know that I'm not there. But like, I'll post in Discord anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Please join Discord. Please follow on YouTube. Please smash that like and subscribe button. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know anymore. Good night! Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. I will see you, yeah, either tomorrow or Tuesday. Good night! Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.